Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams. Welcome to beautiful Vrindavan Dham. We're here on the rooftop of Sri Radhe Kunj Bhakta Bandhav Dham, where we are doing our classes with our brahmacharis. From now on, we've been doing in the room, but we'll start doing on the rooftop. The weather is getting a bit warmer, still chilly, but a bit warmer. So we'll be doing our classes up here. That way you get the fresh morning air, and anyhow, we're up here chanting, so we'll do a quick class in the mornings, perhaps something short in the evenings as well, so we'll see how that goes. So today we're talking about Putana. She is the witch demon, and she represents one of the anarthas in the heart of the sadhaka, the practitioner on the path of bhakti. So what does Putana represent? Putana represents the Psuedo-guru, the false guru, the false teacher. She appears in two forms. One is as the external false guru, the teacher that you meet, who is actually a cheater. They put on a very attractive display to beguile people, and afterwards they will, instead of helping them grow spiritually, they perform what's called a spiritual infanticide. They kill the spiritual infants or the newly budding devotees who are in that stage of budding consciousness, or just sprouting into their devotional life, just developing in the real path of the real purpose of human life. So that Putana, what did she do? I don't know if you know the story. Most people who are watching probably know the story. She was sent by Kamsa, the king in Mathura, who he was trying many different ways. She was one of actually the first ways that Kamsa tried to kill Krishna, because she came in a way by trickery, that if you can't defeat someone face to face by force, then you can try and trick them, cheat them. So the Psuedo-guru has to act like this. The false guru, he can't help people in a genuine way. He can't really help uplift people, help people develop in their spiritual life. So he can't compete with the real bona fide guru. So the Psuedo-guru, what they have to do is they have to put on a very externally attractive display, but it has no essence or no soul inside. We see Putana was a shape-shifting, blood-sucking witch. This is there's a certain class. Actually, Putana is like a name or a title for a certain class of demon, the blood-sucking witch stereotype. But we see this is in Krishna Lila itself. And what she did is, when she entered Braj, she knew that the Brajavasis wouldn't let her have access to Krishna easily unless she had some subterfuge. So what she did is she smeared poison on her breasts, which also shows how it's such a very horrible thing in reality, because the guru is someone who is like a mother for the jivas who are just coming into their true spiritual reality, understanding the real purpose of their life, and then to smear poison on the breast and give them that what's supposed to be nourishing, but instead of nourishing them, kills them, poisons them, then it's such a horrible, wicked, sinful activity. It's almost one of the most horrible things. Killing someone face to face in battle is not deceitful. Both sides are ready to fight. But to go and someone who is looking for spiritual help, instead you don't have the quality to be able to help them actually. You're just a poser. You're not in connection to the real Guru Varga. Those who are preaching to new people especially, if they are not on that platform where they're able to actually give Krishna Bhakti to another, then how are they going to help them? So those people who are helping new people come, they have to bring those people to the genuine sadhu. Gurudev said there is always a real sadhu in the world. Whether that sadhu is in the Bhagavat Parampara or directly giving Diksha, either way, in the Bhagavat Parampara, wherever there is a pure sadhu, one should bring people to them because they are the genuine guru. Gurudev says in his lectures that someone who is a lower class of guru, or sorry, like who doesn't have proper knowledge, even as a practitioner, they think guru is just one who gives the mantra, the initiation. That is guru, and one must have diksha. Gurudev said one must receive diksha and have that relation of diksha. But at the same time, Gurudev says that is not all in all. In the sense that, for example, Srila Rupa Goswami and Mahaprabhu, they don't have a diksha relationship. Mahaprabhu is the guru of everyone. So whether the sadhu is in the role of the direct initiating guru, or whether the sadhu is as the Bhagavat guru, as preachers, we should look inside our own hearts if we are not on that level that we can give them Krishna Prem. The Uttam Mahabhagavat, Krishna Prem hoy jar dur darshan, even from just a simple darshan, they can awaken divine love in your heart. I've had these experiences, other people have had these experiences. Whoever met Srila Gurudev would have these similar kinds of experiences. You meet the real sadhu, it has a magical quality that you can never find in someone may be very charismatic, someone may be able to speak very eloquently, but there isn't that sweetness and softness in the heart, there isn't that Krishna Prem in their heart, then they cannot give it. So our duty is to bring people to the real sadhu. That is we can help show people the path and bring them to the sadhu. That is the role for the Vaishnava who is trying to help others. Haribol. But if we are not on that level, we should not try to imitate Guru and take the role of Guru. That means we are trying to become Putana. We are becoming Putana. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he writes in different places, in some of his articles, he writes that the Putana tendency is that of the Psuedo-guru who, especially we find this in organized religion. Now, organized religion is a positive thing, it's a good thing, because without organized religion, people need system, people need society, people need community. So the organized religion helps facilitate that in when it's properly functioning, then an organized religion helps facilitate the sense of community and the growth of the society, the well-being of the society. But the danger in that is simply that when unqualified people try to take on the roles which are beyond their level of qualification, beyond their level of eligibility, and then they become, it starts with a little misdemeanor, it starts with a little thing, they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You think you're doing it all for all the right reasons. I'm doing it for all the right reasons. But gradually you take on this pride and false ego, and then you start developing the mentality, no, I'm only 2 fingers short from Sri Guru. Sri Gurudev, he's old and he's respected throughout society, he's more knowledgeable than me, but I'm getting there. I'm just 2 fingers short, like when we're trying to bind Krishna. This is trying to bind Krishna, but not out of love, out of ego. We're trying to bind Krishna and bind the world out of our false ego. But we are not Guru, so why are we trying to act as Guru? Guru is something very high. Guru is not a small thing. Guru means heavy, something very heavy, not light or to be taken cheaply. So the genuine Guru is something very special and very rare. So the Psuedo-guru is the Putana tendency, and she will manifest inside the heart also. It's not only, we shouldn't just think that we are the victims, that, I got a fake Guru, and now I'm the victim. Psuedo-guru means the Putana tendency within us as well. So like, for example, there's 2 sides. One is that one poses oneself as a bona fide Guru, but Prabhupada says, we see in some organized religions that become fossilized, that don't respect and honor the real genuine Vaishnavas, that then what happens, those people who are in the role of helpers, guides, teachers, they become the Putanas. And the new people who are coming into the organization, the spiritual infants, they are murdered by these false gurus. It's called spiritual infanticide. We see people who have accepted false gurus, they become broken afterwards. It takes so much healing, because when you accept a guru, it's such a very special thing. The whole concept is that Guru is not an ordinary mortal being. Tasmad gurung prapaddeta jigyasu shreya uttamam shabde pare chanishnatam brahmani upasamashrayam. Real Guru is someone who's connected to Parabrahman Shri Krishna, who has relationship with Krishna, who has understands all kinds of Tattva Siddhanta in its true sense because of relationship. And if you don't have that, then you're helping others. In his books, Prabhupada Swami Maharaj says, Kanishta may also be Guru, but he can only help people to a certain extent. Madhyam is Guru generally. We can see the Uttam Mahabhagavat, the highest devotee, also comes down to the Madhyama stage, intermediate stage, so that he can meet and interact with people and help them progress. Otherwise, the Uttama Adhikari, he is beyond all society. He sees everyone equally. Vidya Vinaya Sampane, Brahmini Gavi Hastani Suni Chaiva Swapakecha Pandita Samadarshana. So he sees everyone equally, the ant, the dog eater, the dog, the elephant, the Brahmin. He sees everyone equally. And he always sees everyone absorbed in Krishna Prem. He sees everything in harmony with Krishna. So to help the jivas on a level that they can understand, the Uttam comes down to the Madhyam stage and helps others. So the Psuedo-guru mentality or Putana mentality is that of also, there's another side of this Putana mentality, which is following the whims and dictates of your mind, thinking that is Krishna's desire or that is Guru's inspiration. If we don't have a heart-to-heart connection built on sambandha gyan, real relationship with Guru, then it's dangerous always to just be running behind the whims and dictates of your mind, thinking that this is Gurudev's desire, this is Krishna's inspiration. This is also a Putana mentality. We have to be very careful that what actions we take should be in harmony with Guru Sadhu Sastra, Guru, the sadhus, the scriptures. Not that I'm always creating some new thing, doing something in a completely different way, and then saying that this is Krishna's desire, this is Guru, Chaitya Guru. So Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda Thakur both say that the Putana mentality can enter within the heart of the jiva. And this poisons one inside. We see when Putana came to Braj to kill Krishna, she's a very fearsome, ugly kind of witch lady. But then she took on a very beautiful form like a goddess, like a heavenly goddess, very voluptuous. And when she was entering the village, all the Brajbasis were astonished at her display of beauty. She was like extraordinary. Sometimes there's a saying in Hindi, Ati Bhakti Chorera Lakshana. Too much devotion is the sign of a thief. Too much of a grandiose display, then it's a symptom of, or a signal that this person may not be a genuine helper. They're only trying to be they say a snake oil. They're selling snake oil. They're telling you, they're giving so much propaganda, so much merchandising, so much marketing for their product, but ultimately the product has no value. But they're collecting so much wealth in the name of that. So the Psuedo-guru mentality can be within us, as we said, as this idea that following the whims of the mind, thinking that it's actually Guru saying that. So we want to follow our heart and inspiration, but our heart and inspiration, if it's helping us, it will help lead us to a genuine Guru who is a living representative of Krishna. Gurudev says that the books will not instruct you, do this, do that, don't do this. The books will give you instructions in a general way, but for your specific case, you need a real living Guru. And so if you're always following your mind and not taking shelter of Guru, this is one kind of anartha. This is an anartha we have to uproot. This is a Putana tendency within ourselves. I know better than Guru. Gurudev tells me this, but I don't like to follow Gurudev's instruction. I'll do whatever I want myself. I'll follow something else. That's also a Putana tendency. Not surrendering to Guru. Sharanagati is the doorway to entering bhakti. If we want to enter the path of bhakti, we must surrender. And surrendering is not first to Krishna, it's first to Guru. Pratamam tu gurung pujam. First surrender to Sri Guru. Pray to Krishna for a genuine Guru. When Krishna is merciful, you find that Guru, surrender to him. Tana mana vachana. We sing, Srila Gurudev wrote this song. Tana mana jivana guru pade arpana. I am offering my mind, my body, my words, my very life at the lotus feet of Sri Guru. Prahlad Maharaj states in the Bhagavatam, Guru Shushrusaya Bhakta Sarvalabh Dharpanena Cha. The first stage of bhakti is surrendering to Guru and offering everything one possesses to that Sri Guru. Then one can follow the process of bhakti. Shraddhayam tat katayam cha kirtanat gurun karmanat tat param buruha dhyanat tallingek shadhanadibi, meditating doing smarana, doing shravana, kirtana, hearing, chanting, remembering. All these stages can be performed, worshipping the deity. But if one does not surrender to Guru and offer everything to him, then this is not properly following bhakti. Then this means we still have that Putana tendency lurking within us. So we should try to find these anarthas and uproot them. And ultimately, we are not strong enough to defeat these demons on our own. It's not so easy to defeat these anarthas and these demons. One time, Madhu Mangal, this is another story, but Madhu Mangal, to show us another instruction, Madhu Mangal, Krishna's dear friend who is always helping Hasya Ras, the mellow of humor, laughing and joking. He told Krishna one day, "Oh, everyone likes you. Everyone is always, like adoring you because you have this nice peacock feather and your flute. You should let me use that for some time. Your pitambad." So Krishna said, "Yes, take it." So Madhu Mangal took the peacock feather, the flute, the pitambad of Krishna, and then the Keshi demon, when he came, he had been given an instruction by Kamsa that, "Oh, who is Krishna? He has a peacock feather. He has the flute. He wears this yellow pitambara." So Keshi came and kicked Madhu Mangal. And then Madhu Mangal came back and gave it to Krishna. "Oh, I cannot fight with these demons. Oh, Krishna, please help me." So this tendency, like Putana tendency, like we heard before, the ass demon, Dhenukasura tendency, on our own strength, we cannot uproot these. That's why we pray to Srila Gurudev, "Shakti buddhihin, ami ati dina, koro more atmasat." Oh Gurudev, I have no strength. Shakti buddhihin, I have no intelligence. I have no power to progress on my own. Ekaki amar nahi paribal. Alone, I have no strength to follow this path. Therefore, tumi kripa kori shraddha bindu diya. Please give me some faith, give me some strength, give me your chit bal, spiritual strength. Guru is the expansion of Baladev. The first demon we talked about, Dhenukasura, he was killed by Baladev. Dhenukasura was slain by Baladev. So when we want to uproot these demons, the anarthas, first we have to pray to Gurudev, who is the expansion of Baladev. Bala means strength. And by his shelter and his mercy, then we can defeat these demons. Then Guru will connect us to Krishna, and by Krishna and Guru's collected potency and their help and guidance, then all these demons can be uprooted. So that's the real method to defeat these tendencies like Putana. When Putana came to Krishna, Krishna closed his eyes because Krishna is so merciful. He doesn't look at anyone's fault. So Krishna closed his eyes, and whatever she had to give, he accepted that. "Oh, you want to poison me with your breast milk, with your breast smeared with poison? Okay, give that to me, no problem. Whatever you want to give me, I accept that." Krishna says, "As you approach me, I reward you accordingly." So Krishna accepted her, and what did he take? He took out all these anarthas from her. When we approach Guru and Krishna, and we surrender to them, even we have many bad desires. "Oh, I have so many bad desires, but I'm with sadhus, I'm with Guru. Even with all my bad nature, my bad activities, my bad ideas, but I'm in sadhu sangha," then they will take these things out. They're very merciful. They close their eyes. They don't look at our faults. That's why we see in South India, many temples of the Lord Vishnu, his eyes are covered because he doesn't look at the faults of the living entities. There's so many faults in Kali Yuga in this age. Kaler dosa nidhi raj, and there's unlimited faults in this age. But Guru is so merciful, he doesn't look at these. That's why we approach Guru and Krishna closed his eyes. And then he accepted Putana. "Oh, you want to give me your breast milk? You're approaching me like a mother? Then I reward you the position of my mother in the spiritual world, Braj." He liberated her and gave her the position of her mother. This has another secret meaning. When Vamanadev, one incarnation of the Lord Krishna, went to beg from Bali Maharaj 3 steps of land, and later he assumed the huge, gigantic, colossal form, and with 1 step he covered the whole upper planetary systems, the lower planetary systems with the other step. The 3rd step he put it on the head of Bali and took his surrender. So then Bali's daughter, when she saw Vaman first come and beg, she was so attracted by his beauty, she thought, "Oh, I want to be his mother. I want to give him my breast milk." So then Krishna fulfills whatever desires in the heart of the living entities. Eko bahunamyo vidadati kamam. The Shastra states that whatever desire is in that Krishna, he's the only one who can fulfill your kam or your desire. So especially if you have desire to serve him, to have a relationship with him, then Krishna is very happy and he fulfills that. So she had some desire for Vatsalya Ras, this mood of relation with Krishna in the mood of a mother. So then when Krishna cheated her father and took his whole kingdom from him, all the planetary systems that he had conquered, then at that point she became angry. She thought, oh, if I was his mother, I'd put poison in my breast, and when I would give him my breast milk, I would kill him. So Krishna fulfilled both her desires. When she came, she got the chance first to uproot this Anartha, which is this, she didn't understand Krishna's activities. When Krishna did this for Bali, he accepted him completely. Then everything is yours. In this world, everything is Krishna's property. Ishavasimidam sarvam. Whatever yat kincha jagatam jagat. Whatever is in the universe, that is Krishna's property. He's the creator. Why are we trying to make it our own property? As long as we are trying to make it our own, we are separate from Krishna and we'll be bound to suffer. But when we accept Krishna as our life and soul, everything, then everything with Krishna becomes ours. Why? Within Krishna, not only one universe is present, but millions of universes are present. Bali Maharaj had conquered one universe. But when he surrendered to Krishna and Krishna accepted him, embraced him as his own, then unlimited universes, when you are connected to Krishna in that sense, then you are connected to the entire whole reality. And you are in complete harmony with the whole of the reality. So therefore you will be completely satisfied. So Krishna, when we become angry with Krishna, it's because we don't understand his purpose, why he is doing what he is doing. But when we start understanding, when we develop, we'll understand these things. So Krishna very mercifully gave Putana, or gave the daughter of Bali, both her desires, to be his mother and to also poison him. And Krishna said, you want to poison me? Poison me, give me breast milk with poison on your breasts. And then he accepted that, and then afterwards he gave her the position of his mother. So this is the mercy of Sri Krishna. In the Bhagavatam there's a verse, Aho bakiyam stanakala gutam. How merciful is that Krishna? Kam vad hayalum sharanam brajema. How can we find someone more merciful than Krishna? That even when a demoness came to kill him, to poison him with poison on her breast, he gave her that highest position of his own mother, the only mother of God. Like the position of Mother Mary if you're Christian. It's such an exalted position. So she became a nursemaid in Braj. When Krishna is liberated, she assumed a 12-mile long form. When the life airs was being sucked from her, then she assumed her original form, which was 12 miles long. That's why when she fell down in Braj, her body crossed over many villages. Hatras is one village like 30-40 kilometers away from here. And that is where her hand fell. Hatras, her hand fell in one village. So she was so huge. So this pseudo-guru mentality, it may start very small. Oh, just a little bit desire to be guru, to be independent, to be my own acharya. Oh, it starts with a little, even smaller than that. Oh, I want people to honor, respect me, worship me. Srila Govinda Maharaj would say that, oh, Mayavadis, they want to be God, but people aren't respecting them, so they think, oh, then I can become guru, and then say that I am equal with God, and then everyone will worship me. So this is a very demonic tendency. The real guru is always very humble. I am not the Lord. I am only the servant. That's his mood. Dasoham. Dasosmi. Prabhupada said Saraswati Thakur would offer pranam to everyone who came to him, and he would say, Dasosmi. I am your servant. This is the real mood of guru. Amito Vaishnav e buddhi hoilo. That when I think I am a Vaishnava, then I will fall down. Hoibo niraya gami. I will fall down to a hellish condition. So we should always try to develop humility. Otherwise, this pseudo-guru mentality, over time, it will take on a huge, colossal form, like the form of Putana after he was killed. But Krishna is so merciful. If we entered him, even with this mentality, he will purify us. And after Putana perished, when the Brajbasis were burning her body, then the fragrance from her burning body was like sandalwood. It was so beautiful and fragrant. So that's Krishna's special mercy. And immediately as she left her body there, she achieved a spiritual transcendental form and entered the transcendental world and was there and blissful forever. So these are some of the teachings of the Putana demon and some of the things we can meditate on and pray to Srila Gurudev. We pray to Srila Gurudev that he can uproot these anarthas, and that way we can progress on the path of bhakti. Otherwise, it's like you have a tapeworm inside you. You're taking so much Krishna Bhakti Ras Pavitamati, you're taking so much Bhakti Ras, Bhakti Pareshanu Bhava Virakti Ranyatra. You're taking bhakti, you should be losing all other desires. When you follow bhakti, really all other material desires, you're taking such a high thing, then lower tastes immediately go. Krishna says, Vishaya vinivartate parang drishva nivartate, nirahasyadehinam. That you should be developing the higher taste, you should be nourished, you should be spiritually strong, but that's not happening. And yet you're in sadhu sangha, you're hearing harikatha, you're doing kirtan, you're following on the limbs, but you're not developing in bhakti. Then it's like there's a tapeworm inside you. All these anarthas, they're devouring all that energy you're putting into bhakti is being taken away by our anarthas, and they're described to be those weeds. They're growing up and choking the creeper of devotion, and they're taking all the nourishment. So that's why we must work very hard to uproot these anarthas. Try to identify these within ourselves when chanting, praying to Guru and Vaishnavas. Please help me uproot these anarthas, and then I can really progress in the path of bhakti. Otherwise, unless we cross over the stage of anartha nivritti, then we'll never enter the realm of bhakti. So I conclude here today. If you have any questions, comments, please put in the comments. We're going to continue our classes here in the morning. So also we'll see. We may do a short one in the evenings as well. So Hare Krishna. Also, there's one kind of nice announcement we have is that this year, 2020, leading up to Srila Gurudev's centennial, we're starting a project of making Srila Gurudev's documentary video. We have a few devotees who are going to be helping with that. And we are trying to, if you are able to, it would be very helpful if you could help support us. We have our Patreon channel in the description, patreon.com/bhakta. And if you're able to help us there, with anything you can give, it'll be very beneficial, very helpful for us making this happen. That's one of our projects that's going to be mainly going on this year. Along with that, every month we're going to be publishing a new book about Srila Gurudev's classes in 96, and then from there 97 and going forward. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Hare Krishna. Dhanavad pranams.